Cardfight Vanguard, Hare Days 2.
Greetings! Mandatory79 here, and welcome back to another deck profile video for Cardfight Vanguard Hare Days 2. Alright, let's get started. Pressing the A button now. Loading game and proceeding. Here we are in the main menu, now off to deck build menu. Here we are on the deck list menu, and now in today's video, the deck profile I'm going to be going for is a Vintage Formats, Gold Paladin Clans, White Hare in the Moon Shadow Pellinore, BT07. Alright, let's get started. Selecting the deck, entering edit deck, and off we go. Here we are in the edit deck menu, the deck build menu, and like I just mentioned before, the deck I'm building this deck profile video is a Vintage Formats, Gold Paladin Clans, White Hare in the Moon Shadow Pellinore deck, made of cards only available until BT07. And okie dokie, let's get started. And now for the first Vanguard. For the first Vanguard of this deck, we are playing the Grade 0 Spring Breeze Messenger starting unit. Skills. First skill, auto. When another Gold Paladin rises unit, you may call this card to the rearguard circle. Second skill, auto is a rearguard. Cost, counterblast 1 and put this unit into your soul. When an attack hits a Vanguard during the battle, this unit boosted. You may pay the cost. If you do, look at the top 3 cards of your deck. Search for up to 1 Gold Paladin from among them, call the rearguard circle, and as rest, and put the rest on the bottom of the deck in any order. Alright, the Grade 0 Spring Breeze Messenger starting unit we have. 1 is our first Vanguard. With that, we've covered the deck's first Vanguard. Next, let's get on to the main deck. And now for the Grade 3 lineup. For the Grade 3s in this deck, we're playing the Grade 3. White Hare in the Moon Shadow Pellinore. Skills, first skill, auto is a Vanguard, limit break 4. This ability is active, you have 4 more damage. Cost, choose 2 of your Gold Paladin rear guards and put them in the bottom of the deck in any order. When this unit attacks, you pay the cost. If you do, choose up to 2 of your Gold Paladins, and those units get plus 5,000 power until end of turn. Second skill, auto. Cost, choose a Gold Paladin from hand and discard it. When this unit is placed on the rearguard circle from your deck, if your opponent has a Grade 2 or greater Vanguard, you pay the cost. If you do, put this unit on the Vanguard circle. Alright, the Grade 3, White Hare in the Moon Shadow Pellinore, we have 4 on the deck. Next, the Grade 3, Incandescent Lion, Blonde Ezel. Skills, first skill, actions, a Vanguard, limit break 4. This ability is active if you have 4 more damage. Cost, counterblast 2. If the cost and paid, if you have 4 or less rear guards, reveal the top card of your deck. If that card is a Gold Paladin, call that card to an open rear circle. If it is not, shuffle deck. If you called, increase this unit's power until end of turn. The amount increased is the original power of the unit called by this effect. Second skill, continues the Vanguard. During your turn, this unit gets plus 1,000 power for each of your Gold Paladin rear guards. Okay, the Grade 3, Incandescent Lion, Blonde Ezel, we have 3 in your deck. Next, the Grade 3, Battlefield Tempest, Sagramore. Skill, auto as a Vanguard or rearguard. Cost, counterblast 1. When this unit attacks, you pay the cost. If you do, this unit gets plus 3,000 power until end of battle. Affirmative, the Grade 3, Battlefield Tempest, Sagramore. We have 2 in the deck. With that, we've covered the deck's Grade 3 lineup. Next, let's get on to the Grade 2 lineup. And now for the Grade 2 lineup. For the Grade 2s in this deck, we're playing the Grade 2 Lop Ear Shooter. Skill, auto. Cost, choose a card from hand, discard it. When this unit is placed on the rearguard circle from deck, if you have a Gold Paladin Vanguard, you pay the cost. If you do, look at the top 3 cards from the top of your deck. Search for up to 1 Gold Paladin from one of them, call the rearguard circle, put the rest in the bottom of the deck in any order. Alrighty, the Grade 2 Lop Ear Shooter, we have 3 in the deck. Next, the Grade 2 Player of the Holy Bow Vivian. Skill, auto as a Vanguard or rearguard. Cost, counterblast 1. When this attack hits a Vanguard, if this unit is boosted by a Gold Paladin, if you have 4 or less rear guards, you may pay the cost. If you do, reveal the top card of your deck. If that card is a Gold Paladin, call to an open rearguard circle. And if it is not, shuffle deck. Okie dokie, the Grade 2, Player of the Holy Bow Vivian, we have 3 in deck. Next, the Grade 2, Mage of Calamity Trip. Skill, auto as a Vanguard or rearguard. When this attack hits a Vanguard, if you have a Gold Paladin Vanguard, choose a card from damage zone and turn it face up. Affirmative, the Grade 2, Mage of Calamity Trip, we have 3 in deck. And over here, the Grade 2, Flash Edge Valkyrie. Skill, auto, cost, counterblast 1. When this unit is placed on rearguard circle from deck, if you have a Gold Paladin Vanguard, and you pay the cost. If you do, look at the top card of your deck. Search for up to 1 Gold Paladin from among them, call to an open rearguard circle, put the rest in the bottom of the deck, and Confirm the Grade 2 Flash Edge Valkyrie, we have 2 in the deck. With that, we've covered the deck's Grade 2 lineup. Next, let's get on to the Grade 1 lineup. And now for the Grade 1 lineup. For the Grade 1 since that we're playing, the Grade 1, Player of the Holy Axe Nimue. Skill, auto as a Vanguard or Rearguard. Cost, Counterblast 1. When this unit attack hits a Vanguard, if this unit is boosted by a Gold Paladin, if you have 4 or less Rearguards, you pay the cost. If you do, reveal the top card of the deck. If that card is a Gold Paladin, call to an open Rearguard circle. If it is not, shuffle deck. Alright, the Grade 1, Player of the Holy Axe Nimue, we have 4 in the deck. Next, the Grade 1, Listener of Truth, Din Drain. Skill, auto, cost, Soul Blast 1. When this unit is placed on a Rearguard circle from your deck, if you have a Gold Paladin Vanguard, you pay the cost. If you do, draw a card. Okie dokie, the Grade 1, Listener of Truth, Din Drain, we have 2 in the deck. Over here, the Grade 1, Blade Feather Valkyrie. Skill, auto as a Rearguard, cost, Counterblast 1. When an attack hits a Vanguard during the battle, this unit boosted a unit named Flash Edge Valkyrie. If you have a Gold Paladin Vanguard, you pay the cost. If you do, look at the top card of your deck. Search for up to 1 Gold Paladin from among them, call to an open Rearguard circle, and put the rest in the bottom of the deck. And affirmative, the Grade 1, Blade Feather Valkyrie, we have 3 in the deck. And over here, the Grade 1, Halo Shield Mark, Sentinel, Perfect Guard. Skills, first skill, Continuous Sentinel. You may only have up to 4 cards with Continuous Sentinel deck. Second skill, Auto. Cost, choose a Gold Paladin from hand and discard it. When this unit is placed on Guardian Circle, and pay the cost. If you do, choose one of your Gold Paladins being attacked, and that unit cannot be hit until the end of battle. Confirm the Grade 1, Halo Shield Mark, we have 4 in the deck. With that, we've covered the deck's Grade 1 lineup. Next, let's get on to the Grade 0 lineup. And now for the trigger lineup. For the triggers in this deck we are playing, the Grade 0. Silent Punisher, critical trigger, we have 4 in the deck. Next, the Grade 0. Flame of Victory, critical trigger, skill, actions, a rearguard, cost. Put this unit into your soul. If the cost and pay, choose one of your Gold Paladins, and that unit gets plus 3,000 power until end of battle. End of turn, sorry about that. The Grade 0, Flame of Victory, critical trigger, we have 4 in the deck. Next, the Grade 0. Falcon Knight of the Azure, draw trigger, skill, auto. When this unit is placed on the Rearguard circle from your deck, choose another of your Gold Paladins, and that unit gets plus 2,000 power until end of turn. And okie dokie, the Grade 0, Falcon Knight of the Azure, draw trigger, we have 4 in the deck. And last but not least, we have the Grade 0, Electro Sommelier, heal trigger, we have 4 in the deck. With that, we've covered the deck's trigger lineup. And if that, the deck's been built, cards explained. For the cards in this deck we are playing, for the first Vanguard, 1 Grade 0 Spring Breeze Messenger starting unit. For the main deck we have 2 Grade 3 Battlefield Tempest Sagramore, 3 Grade 3 Incandescent Lion Blonde Ezel, 4 Grade 3s White Hare in the Moon Shadow Pellinore, 3 Grade 2s Player of the Holy Bow Vivian, 3 Grade 2 Major Calamity Trip, 3 Grade 2 Lop Your Shooter, 2 Grade 2 Flash Edge Valkyrie, 4 Grade 1 Halo Shield Mark, 4 Grade 1 Player of the Holy Axe Nimue, 2 Grade 1 Listener of Truth Din Drain, 3 Grade 1 Blade Feather Valkyrie, and for the triggers in this deck we are playing, 8 critical triggers, 4 draw triggers, and 4 heal triggers. With that deck built, card explained, next let's get on to testing out the deck. And here we are back in the main menu, time to test out the deck, so going over to fight menu. Here we are in the fight menu, heading over to CPU fight. We've arrived in CPU fight. First we changed the format from standard to vintage, then going to the player deck option over here. Here we are back in the deck list menu and going to select the deck I just showcased to you. Here it is, vintage formats, Gold Paladin clans, White Hare in the Moon Shadow Pellinore BT07 deck. The deck looks all okay from this side, so just gonna select the deck, use this deck, yes I will, click. Deck selected. Next we're gonna search for an opponent to test this deck out on. I'm gonna test this deck out on Power Shinagawa, Tachikaze Clan, hard difficulty. And alright, deck equipped, opponent selected, pressing the fight button now.
力で行かせてもらう。
対戦希望。
The battle begins. Let's get started. And here in the fight, gonna say goes first, so rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Paper, rock, I win going first. Drawing our starting hands, I got myself, let's see, Nimue, Flame of Victory, Vivian, Lop-Ear Shooter, and a Perfect Guard, huh. Need to prioritize getting a grade 3, so hold on to one of each grade, and just redraw everything else. Redraw. Yes, Blonde Ezel, grade 3. I can at least ride all the way. Going first, draw. Pellinore as well. I ride. The grade 1, player of the Holy Axe, Nimue. Ride. Spring Breeze Messenger to the back row. To the back row. And that's it for my turn. My opponent's turn. She's riding, let's see, from grade 0, Dragon Egg 2. The grade 1, Sonic Noah. Skill of Dragon Egg. To the back row. Calling a grade 1, Skyterra. That's 12k to Vanguard. And no guard, taking it. Drive check. Draw trigger. Loading up her hand early in the game, so lucky. 1 damage to me, here it comes. Ow! Damage check. Heal trigger, wasted a trigger, you gotta be kidding me. And trigger effect wasted, that's not a good start for me. And it's their turn, my turn, stand and draw. Come on, 2 criticals, a heal, and a draw of the deck. It's 4 triggers, that's like a third or a fourth of my trigger line already out. Fine, I write Vivian. Entering end of main phase, going to battle phase, boosted by Messenger. Go, Vivian. The attack goes through, drive check. Yes, a critical trigger, just what I needed. All to the Vanguard, evening out the score. That's 2 damage to the opponent, let's do this. And, pew pew pew, 2 damage, first. Yes, no trigger, and second check, come on, nothing. Yes, safe. And now, Vivian's skill. With a successful attack, Counterblast 1, Counterblast. The top card of my deck is anything but a trigger. Yes, Blonde Ezel. Superior Call, Incandescent Lion, Blonde Ezel, a grade 3. Ezel attacks the Vanguard, 10k. And 5k shield, 13k. Does not go through. Not too bad. Even out the score, and I managed to get a powerful front row attacker. And my turn, my opponent's turn. Here comes the grade 2 Ravenous Megarex. 14k to Vanguard. No guard, taking it. Drive check. No trigger, safe, so just 1 damage. Ow! Damage check. Heal trigger. Cannot heal. Darn it. Half my heals are already out the deck. I think I heal once. And if their turn, my turn. Stand and draw. Great 1. Let's see, who to play. Do I play Pellinore or Blonde Ezel? I ride? Blonde Ezel or Pellinore, which grade 3 be best? I think I have an idea. Let's see, Pellinore lets me send any cards, but next turn my opponent right to grade 3, so should I focus on power, or to be honest, there's no cards that let me reshuffle my deck, so sending triggers to the bottom of the deck won't really do much good. I think I'm still at 2 damage, so alright, I'm riding Pellinore to the Vanguard. I call Flame of Victory. I call 2 Silent Punishers to the rear guard. And Blade Feather Valkyrie. Battle phase we go. Boosted by Silent Punisher. Silent Punisher attacks the Vanguard. 10k to 10k. 5k shield, just barely enough. Alrighty then. Boosted by Spring Beast Messenger. Go, Pellinore! Pellinore's skill activates. Wait, check. And great one. Hold on. What happened? Oh, it's a limit break. That's my mistake. Sorry about that. And slash. Damage check. The power-up skill was a limit break. Sorry, that's my mistake. Oh well, then... not gonna use Spring Beast's skill. And boosted by Blade Feather, go Ezel. 17k and 10k shield. The attack is blocked. That's the end of my turn, my opponent's turn. Here comes Blastosaurus, and a great one. 13k to Vanguard. No guard, gonna take it. Drive check. No trigger. Second check. No trigger. 1 damage. Ow! Damage check. No trigger. Here comes 12k. No guard. Taking it. Ow! Damage check. No trigger. Lop your shooter. And my opponent's turn, my turn. Stand and draw. Skipping ride phase. Going to main phase. Skipping main phase. Going to battle phase. First up. Boosted by Silent Punisher. Silent Punisher attacks the Vanguard. 10k to 9k. 5k shield. Just barely enough. Boosted by Spring Breeze Messenger. Go Pellinore. Now I can make it work. Pellinore's Limit Break. I send 2 triggers to the bottom of the deck. And plus 5,000 power to 2 units. Giving all effects to Ezel and Blade Feather Valkyrie. The attack goes through. Twin Drive. First check. Yes, a draw trigger. I give all effects to Ezel. Draw a card. Another Pellinore that's 2 out of the deck. Second check. Critical trigger. Nice. Critical to the Vanguard. Power to Ezel. 2 damage and slash. First check. No trigger. Perfect guard. Nice. 1 less card to worry about. Second check. No trigger. Yes. Double perfect guard. 2 less cards to worry about. Boost. And Spring Breeze Messenger's skill. Counter Blast. Into the soul. The top card of my deck to the rear guard as rest. Come on, another Pellinore would be great. I call Lop Your Shooter to the rear guard as rest. The rest go to the bottom of the deck in any order. Of course, a heal trigger. Lop Your Shooter skill. I discard 1 Pellinore. The top 3 cards of my deck. Come on, another Pellinore. Din Drain. Fine, I can make it work for me. I'm going to Superior Call Din Drain to the rear guard. Din Drain skip. Hold on, the rest goes to the bottom of the deck in order. And Din Drain skill. Soul Blast 1. Soul Blast. Draw a card. Anything but a trigger. Anything but a trigger. Come on, perfect guard. Not bad, I guess. So, boosted by Blade Feather. Go! Ezel, 37,000 power. She'll take a 30k shield to block. Blocking everything in her hand. The attack fails. And that's the end of my turn, my opponent's turn. Not too bad, I still have enough in my hand to block it. Battle phase. 13k to Vanguard. Guarding with Flame of Victory. And... Intercepting with Lop Your Shooter. 25,000 power. None to pass. First check. No trigger. And second check. No trigger. Ka-chink. Safe. End of my... And there's one more attack. It's 12k. Guarding with Falcon Knight of the Azure. That's total of 15k, just barely enough. Chink! Survived. And my opponent's turn, my turn. Stand and draw. Trip, huh? Skipping the main phase, right phase, going to main phase. To the rear guards, I call trip. And Nimue. Alright then, to the battle phase. Boosted by Blade Fetter. Blonde Ezel to the Vanguard. 17k. Guarding with a 10,000 point shield. The attack fails. Boosted by Din Drain. Go Pellinore. Pellinore's Limit Break. I send Din Drain and Blonde Ezel to the bottom of the deck, reducing the boosted power by 6,000, but giving power to Trip and the Vanguard. 15,000 power. Still need 10,000 point shield for one pass. No guard. First check. Lop your shooter. And second check. Another Pellinore. 1 damage. And slash. Damage check. No trigger. 6 damage. I win. That was a pretty okay match, I guess. I didn't get to use the superior right skill of Pellinore. I made a little mistake at the beginning, but it's fine. I got to use a limit break and at least try out the new cards in this deck and make them work out okay for me. So I got win, double trigger, cover 8 turns, superior call, drew 3 more in a single turn, and defeated very hard difficulty. Got 1870 VP, total 14,130 VP, pressing A to go next, leaving the fight and returning to the CPU fight menu. Back in the CPU fight menu, leaving CPU fight. Here we're in fight menu, leaving fight menu. And here you're back in the main menu, going to deck build menu. We're back in the deck build menu, and with that, the deck has been built, card ups explained, and I just finished the testing of the deck out in front of you. So first I want to say is thank you to the viewers for watching today's video, and to please stay tuned for more videos I plan to upload again in the near future. I also hope you all show support by liking, commenting, sharing, and subscribing to my videos and channel. And with that I say goodbye and see you all soon.